YouTube, good morning! Okay, so it's a very lovely day, and on this fine camera recording session, I have a special guest. Please give it up for Piper Cleveland!
Ah! Hi!
Okay, so Piper's here because we were actually studying history, but we're taking a break. And we're here to talk about current world issues like Avatar. And I was supposed to respond to her question about Avatar, so now I will respond now.
Awesome. I look forward to hear what you have to say about that.
Okay, Avatar. I saw previews for it before it came out, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be an awesome movie. I'm so excited for this. The animation, woo! But then I went with my friend Katie and Keller. We went to see the movie, and I sat down in the theater, and I was all pumped, ready for this, yeah! And then I start watching, and I'm like, this is okay. It's kind of cool. Graphics are cool. I get into the movie, it doesn't get any more exciting. I mean, sure, there's a lot of drama going on, but it's... Don't kill me!
I won't.
It's good. Pocahontas with new graphics, no music, and... I don't know. I mean, the only reason there even is, for me, personally, to watch that movie is to ogle at the graphics, which... They have been done before. I mean, like, not to this extent. Definitely not. But the graphic style has been done before. Like in Guitar Hero, where they hook up the people to the animation thing, and they're like, yeah, and they're like recording all the people's movements.
But isn't Guitar Hero much more like everything's cube-shaped? Or like,
it is, because it's a
like...
video game and it's interactive with the person, and they can't make it as good quality as movies.
Right.
But, like, it's the same general concept. And, like, I don't know. I just really didn't like the movie.
Okay.
And another thing that really pissed me off is somebody told me that this movie is the new Star Wars.
She loves Star Wars. Show me your shirt.
Yeah, what's up? Simpsons! And I wanted to kill them so bad. Just nothing can replace Star Wars. Nothing.
Yeah. No, well, I disagree only on one thing. Like, you're right. Like, with the whole animation thing, like, it has been done, but not to that extent, and yada, 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 all that stuff. But the plot line, true, it is Pocahontas, but there are so many stories right now. So many movies.
That is true. There aren't any original movies.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Now they're all, it's the exact same storyline, just new characters and maybe a different twist at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what would have been cool if Avatar was... written by Stephen King, and in the end, everyone died. That would have been a good movie.
I wouldn't like that one so much, personally. I think one person has to survive at the end.
Well, one person, like, the general guy who was in that big robot.
No! He's the biggest butt ever! Like, Evil will triumph, which is kind of cool, but not that guy.
He was so hardcore, though. He was like, I can take 5 arrows to the chest.
Yeah,
which
and
is really unrealistic.
Did he tackle the giant, like, leopard thing, or did that thing tackle him?
It tackled him.
Oh, yeah, because she was on its back.
Yeah. And she was like, yeah! And he was like, oh!
I felt so sad when that thing fell down after he shot it. I was like, oh my gosh!
I laughed. I really liked the creature design, but I hated that they all had gills.
Yeah.
It zooms into their neck, and it's just like... And I was like, kill it with fire!
Well, I thought that part was actually really interesting, because, what is the director's name? Is... Man-person?
Dude, guy.
No, what's his name? James Cameron. Cameron.
That's the one.
He did, Tarzan. I mean, not Tarzan. He did Titanic. And, with that movie and with this movie, well, of course, that movie because it's at sea, but he was inquiring all the cool, like, aquatic themes. And I thought was interesting. It was a little overdone. Like, those jellyfish things didn't make any sense. They were so pretty to look at, though. And the funniest thing to me, though, was, I agree, the funniest thing about that movie was the animal design. Because those lizards that would spit their saucers.
My friend and I were talking about that. It's like when they get dizzy after a while, just imagine them puking in a circle.
Take off it's beautiful, and the vomit comes down. If lizards can vomit, I don't even know, but...
Oh, man. Also, I heard, actually, in the original movie, before they put it on DVD in theaters and stuff, that the sex scene that they had was actually much more intricate and, emotion.
I heard that too.
But then they cut it out because they didn't want to make it rated R.
Right. Did you see the Stephen Colbert
Mm-mm.
report about the extended sex scene?
No, I haven't.
It was so funny. It was just him, like, he's like, we just so happened to have the script from the cut sex scene of Avatar, and he was, like, reading it. It was just this stupid thing. It was so funny. It's like, I took her ponytail, and I took mine, and I put them together. It was so funny. It was hysterical.
Oh, man.
But yeah. I loved that movie. Like I said in my earlier video, I am a sap. If something can take my breath away, then I'm going to like it a lot, because visually it amazed me, and I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's my rebuttal, which is not very, it's more of an opinion than a rebuttal. I don't know, so don't judge. Well, I don't care, whatever. But, the issue that I wanted to present today, actually, I haven't really thought about it, so I'll just have to make something up on the spot. Okay, everybody has those kids at their school or workplace or whatever who they overdress, like, in not in a, like, fancy way, but, like, they'll wear their hair, like, sup, guys?
Oh, I know, yeah. I can't even pull off the swoop.
But then the problem with that is when they start talking about, wow, my hair, okay, when they start talking about their musical interests, you can't hold a conversation with them, because you'll ask them, what do you like to listen to? And they say, yeah, Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco. And Panic at the Disco, I kind of like them, I admit. Kinda. But, then they go on, Cobra Starship, Never Shout Never, and it's like, what are you? Hey man, these are my favorite bands, I wear the shirts, guys, I love them, man, and then they got all these, like, their band t-shirts are like organs spilling out of a rabbit or something, spelling their band name or something, and like, it's really violent, but the music itself isn't violent at all, but yeah, so, I was talking to one of those kids the other day, and I asked them if they'd ever heard of the band Mind the Self-Indulgence. It used to be my favorite band ever, but then I kind of stopped listening to them, and Go-Go Bordello replaced them.
I've heard of them. Those are they more of a...
Wait, MSI or Go-Go Bordello?
The one you mentioned before.
MSI.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are industrial jungle pussy punk.
Pussy punk.
Mm-hmm. I touched Jimmy Urin's penis.
It was still in his pants.
It was in his pants, but... yeah.
My family watches the show.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can just tell them I'm crazy. Actually, I just said it. Okay, whatever. Okay. But, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I was talking to one of these kids, and it was... I couldn't talk to them. They were just so narrow-minded. They're like, what do you listen to? And I'm like, I like gypsy punk, normal punk. I listen to a lot of, like, I listen to country when it's good country. I listen to anything pop, like, anything on the radio. Classic rock, yeah. And, like, Muse is a really good one. And, well, not classic rock, but it's a really good band. But, yeah. They're like, all those bands suck. You have to listen to Never Shout Never. And I'm like, what?
What I don't like is the way that those people present themselves. Is like, if they, and this isn't most people, there are a lot of people I know who are very open-minded and they do like, these bands in between, but like, the ones that you're talking about who are like, this is the only ones that they only like these groups, you know, like, those people, they present themselves differently, usually, like, if I'm correct, the kind of people that you're describing. Like, these are the people who walk around in the skinny jeans when they shouldn't.
With the chains and whatever. Oh, also, we're running out of time, so we're just gonna make this fast. Comment what you think about those people, if you've ever dealt with them, subscribe, whatever, the stuff. Also, I still have that Name My Skunk thing going, because I still haven't named it. Also, I got an accordion, so I'll play it for you guys next time. Maybe I'll upload a separate video, depends. 30 seconds left. What do we say?
Ooh, and if you are such a person who loves these kind of bands and you wear skinny jeans when you shouldn't, and you think you're just all that, please comment and tell us how sucky we are, because we want to hear what you have to say about that.
Yes, awesome. For now, I do this a lot. Yeah.
Should we close with dance?
Okay.
We have no music.
You guys can make your own soundtrack.
Yeah, it's just that cool. We got our flippy hair.